Okay, come back. I'm here. How's my left? He looks like a plum. Or a raisin. Hello everyone! As you can tell from the title of this video, this is going to be my 24-hour readathon that I filmed in Toronto with Emma last week. I came back not yesterday, but the day before. We did a 24-hour readathon in person. It was amazing. It was our first time meeting each other. It was one of the best weeks of my whole life, just the most memorable week of my whole life. And I'm so glad that we captured so much of it on camera for you guys. And I've been posting some of our other collaboration videos. The past video that I just posted was us doing the first sentence challenge, and that was so much fun. And anyway, so today is the 24-hour readathon. But before I get into showing you the 24-hour readathon, I am actually going to show you some clothing pieces from one of my favorite brands. And speaking of Emma, this is also one of her favorite brands as well, and that is Simple Retro. And I actually already got gifted some of their pieces for a previous video in the past, and they wanted to work with me again. And I love working with them because they are just an incredible brand. They care so much about the clothes that they make and just everything in general. They are just a fantastic, phenomenal brand, and I love them. So Simple Retro gifted me 3 pieces, and I can't wait to show them to you for this video. So the first one I am actually wearing right now. Links to all 3 of the pieces will be in my description box. I'm so excited for the changing weather. You guys know, because I talk a little bit about it, I love beauty and fashion and makeup and hair products and fragrances, so it's exciting to kind of combine my 2 loves of beauty and also books. And a lot of the books that I read and a lot of the book adaptations I watch kind of relate to what I'm inspired by with clothes and fashion and everything. So anyway, this is the first top that I got from them. I am in love with it. It is so beautiful. It has this gorgeous button detailing down the whole front. So you can see down the whole front. Nice long sleeves. It's knitted. It has this beautiful knit pattern on it, and I love everything about it. This gorgeous lace detail around the neckline. I think it's a casual silhouette, but the details of it make it so much more elevated, and I just adore it. I wanted to show you how beautifully they wrapped everything. They put so much care into everything that they do, and I just love them so much, as I've said a million times. But I actually haven't opened or tried on the 2 other pieces, so I'm going to try them on right now, and I am very excited to see how they look. The next thing I got is the most beautiful cardigan I think I have ever seen. Oh my goodness! Oh, it already looks so beautiful, and it's just in the bag. Oh my god, the buttons! I didn't even realize the buttons were that beautiful. If you've been here for a while, you guys know that I also love to crochet, and I have been attempting to knit, and that's usually one of my favorite hobbies to do in the winter time. So whenever I see gorgeous detailed knitwork, I just think of how insanely difficult that must have been. And their pieces always come with extra buttons. This top came with extra buttons as well. Ooh, it's really nice and delicate and thin. Most of my cardigans are quite thick, and I think it will be nice to just have a beautiful detailed thin one. Oh my god. Oh, I love it. Oh, the sleeves have kind of a bell sleeve. Yeah, so I feel like it's a little bit more elevated than my other cardigans. Perfect for layering, even in the beginning of fall when it's not super cold but you want something light to go on top. I like having pieces like a cardigan, one that's more casual, one that's a little bit more elevated and fancy, so I think that this is perfect. Anyway, so that is the cardigan, and then the next one I am so excited for. It is a blazer, but I really wanted to get it to kind of act as an autumnal jacket. Again, elevate. Elevate is the operative word for today's video. I love having a casual outfit and then elevating it with like one fancier piece. And lately I have also been obsessed with brown clothing. I don't know why. I think maybe because of my hair, it just complements my overall color palette of my being. And so the blazer is brown. Another thing that I love about Simple Retro is their clothing is not incredibly expensive, but the quality is insanely beautiful and thick, and just it's such nice quality. This is the blazer. Oh my gosh. Look at that lapel. Oh wow. Oh wow. And then the inside lining, I actually designed and sewed. I've sewn a blazer my senior year of college, no, not college, high school, and I had to do a lining for it, and the lining was the biggest pain in the butt to sew. And so every time I see any kind of clothing detail, I just have such a great appreciation for it. Look at this. Is that not gorgeous? Just the way that they have that pocket. Ooh. Oh, it's so nice. So it's a little bit oversized, I think, just because I'm very petite. I'm looking in my mirror as well. Oh, I love it. Yeah, so I feel like this would be really nice as like over a casual outfit, just like popping a blazer over it and having this kind of act as like a jacket of sorts. I love the lapel. I love the color. The pockets, they're real pockets. Okay, that's a huge thing about blazers, is I feel like most blazer pockets are fake and they're sewn in, and I never understand that. Anyway, so this is what the jacket looks like, or the blazer. I'm obsessed with Pinterest. I love Pinterest for fashion inspiration, and I think having oversized pieces is quite trendy right now, where it's in. I really like how that style looks, and oh my gosh, I'm so pleased with it. So these are the 3 pieces that I got, and like I said, I will be leaving links to each one and the names on the screen, obviously. They have their pre-fall collection out. They always have sales going on, and I just cannot recommend their clothes enough. Such great quality, so beautiful. They have modern vintage, it's called Simple Retro because it's supposed to be retro inspired clothing, and that is my favorite kind of clothing. And I just want my whole closet to be Simple Retro. So I'm so happy to be working with them again and sharing these pieces with you guys. So anyway, without me further babbling on, check out those links in the description. I cannot recommend them enough. And anyway, thank you so much, Simple Retro, for sending me these pieces and working with me again. I love you guys. And yes, so I'm so happy. Anyway, without further delay, I am going to just introduce the 24-hour readathon with Emma. And I hope you guys enjoy. We had so much fun doing it. So anyway, I hope you enjoy, and thank you again for watching this little try-on haul. Hold on, wait.
Oh my god, I don't know what camera to look at. Welcome to the show.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
I know.
It's so weird. Oh my god, I don't like it.
So we have both of our cameras out because we are just going to film the same thing together. So we're going to be looking into places.
Yeah. So, this is our 24-hour readathon vlog. Yep. We're starting very late as usual.
Yep.
We never
plan to start at 11. It's 1 p.m. Currently. Is that correct? Yes, it's 1:02 p.m.
But what can you do? So, I'm going to tell you my TBR. It's a little ambitious, but I have like books that I want to read in the morning and at night.
Ooh,
this one,
okay.
I feel like.
I like that.
So, okay, first of all, I did start The Sun Also Rises last night by Hemingway, but I only got 20 pages through.
After reading and loving A Movable Feast?
Yeah, so now I'm just like in the biggest Hemingway mood ever, which I've never read Hemingway, so this is incredibly exciting for me. And I'm like loving this. I'm like, it's very, do you find it addicting?
Yes.
For some reason, I don't know.
I think it's because his writing style, you just like fly through it. Because it's so
I know.
Sharp and
I know.
Clean, you know? You don't get stuck in it. You just like flow.
Yeah. So I don't know if I really want to finish this today, but I'm probably gonna read at least some of it because this is 250-ish pages. So we're gonna see how it goes, but I'm loving it. I think I'm probably gonna start with this one. But then I have these two that I know I'm gonna read for sure. I think the one I want to read during the day is The Blind Owl, which is like very short, but it's also like, you know.
Is it short stories?
No, it's just one short novel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And there's a huge introduction, so I'm excited. I really don't have a very good idea of what this is about, but these are, I want to say like these three are all 5-star predictions.
You haven't talked about this one yet.
Oh yeah, and this one. Which I want to read kind of during the night because I think it takes place during one night or something on board a boat, and it's about like a chess game. So, I don't know.
I have heard good things
Yeah.
about that author, so.
Yes, this author. So that's what I'm gonna read hopefully tonight, and then I just have this random stack. If I finish those, that like I was like, these are all kind of books that I might potentially read or might potentially be in the mood for. So that is
that is Emma's stack. Yes,
that's what's going on over here.
Mine is much less ambitious, and I have an idea for what I want to do. So I am in the middle of reading Beartown, which in my September TBR I talked about how I want to reread this and then the sequel, Us Against You, because the third book is coming out at the end of September, and I
have no idea how, like from what you told me, how he continues the story into 3 books.
I don't want it to end. Like, there are so many characters, and it's not, I wouldn't say it's too much, but like he definitely does a good job where it doesn't feel like, okay, this needs to end. Like, almost like I just want more. I just want to follow these characters for as long as possible. So I am currently 52 pages in, and I just want to make more progress. So for this 24-hour readathon, it's less I want to finish a bunch of books and more I just want to make progress in the books that I'm already reading, and they're already pretty long. Usually for 24-hour readathons, I like to read shorter books. So I feel like for this one, I just want to make progress in the books, the big books that I'm already in the middle of. And then I am currently watching Game of Thrones, and I am loving it. And Emma has already read all the books except the last one. And she had the first book, A Game of Thrones, on her shelves, and she said that I could start reading her edition. So I did, and then I loved it so much that yesterday we went to Indigo, which was my first Indigo experience, and it was amazing. And I bought myself my own copy of A Game of Thrones, and I am 59 pages in, and I am really loving it. So I really just want today to be reading a bunch of different books that I'm in the middle of. Again, these are really long, so I'm not really thinking about finishing them. But the one book that I would like to finish that I also put in my September TBR, but I didn't bring here, but I bought a copy here, is Where Angels Fear to Tread by Ian Forster. And I always want to read a Forster every summer just because they're very summery for me. Yeah, so, and this one's set in Italy, I believe, and that's just giving me those end of summer vibes. So, and it's pretty short. It's about 150 pages, so hopefully I could read this in a day. If not, I just want to make progress in all 3 of these books. I do have a bunch of other books, but I think I'm just going to stick with these 3, but I can always change my mind, so.
The weather knew we were doing one today.
Yes,
because
the
it's
weather
raining,
did know.
gloomy,
cloudy, but foggy. Kind of nice and cozy.
Yeah.
Like it's perfect readathon weather.
Perfect reading day, yeah.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
So these are our books. And we've already started 2 hours late, so maybe we should just get started.
We should just start reading. That'd be a good idea.
Which one do you think you're gonna start with?
I think I want to make a bit more progress in The Sun Also Rises, but then I'm definitely gonna pick up The Blind Owl.
Okay.
And what do you? Oh, you're starting with
I
Forster?
think I want to start with Forster, and then I might dip into the other 3. I was telling Emma today, because we were walking to the grocery store, that what I like doing, I think I want to do more in my reading life, is just like constantly read different genres. So like I have a classic, literary fiction, and a fantasy, because I feel like that's always keeping you interested and you're not getting bored. And I'm always a mood reader, and I'm not usually in a fantasy mood, so I really want to take advantage of it and read A Game of Thrones. So
I want to read A Game of Thrones, but I'm not going to because I know too many things to do.
Yes,
but yeah.
Anyway,
okay, we're gonna start reading.
We're gonna read.
So let's read.
Let's read.
Let's read.
Okay, a little update on where angels fear to tread while Emma reads her book. I'm really liking it so far. I'm 3 chapters in, 36 pages in, and it's basically about this British family, and the brother passed away and left a widowed wife with a young daughter. And the wife goes to Italy. She's very young. She's a young girl. I think like 23 or something. And she goes to Italy and meets this young Italian man and falls in love with him and wants to marry him. When her husband's family finds out, her late husband's family finds out, they don't like it and they don't want her to marry him. And so the brother goes to Italy and tries to stop the marriage. And I think that I don't know, it's keeping me hooked and I just want to find out what happens. But like the setting of Italy is so beautiful, and Forster's descriptions, like in A Room with a View, is stunning. And I don't know if her first marriage to the brother was a marriage for love, because she says, like, this time around I want to marry for love, like, you can't stop me from marrying him, like, I want to. So, and it's about how the Italian young man that she wants to marry is not as wealthy as she is and not part of gentility. I'm really loving it so far. And what I love about Forster's shorter novels is I feel like he doesn't harp on things for too long. Like, they flow very well. So, anyway, really enjoying this.
Was this before or after A Room with a View?
I don't know. That's actually a very good question. First published in 1905, published for Penguin Books in 1959. So this is the first edition, Penguin, which is so cool.
Yeah.
I'll have to Google.
Yeah.
The cheers and the sniff. So good. So good.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah. What kind do you have?
Rose.
Rose, darling. Got cinnamon, darling. Too hot, though. Too hot. I'm very tired, Joseph. We've been reading for like 2 hours? Yeah. We're already done. We're already tired. It's like, don't come near me. Don't do it. I know. Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, you have a really good zoom.
Oh, thank you.
Whoa. Okay,
Is
sorry.
it really close to my face?
No, you're good now.
Are you sleeping? Are you sleeping? I got a kiss before, and he was sleepy.
Did you get one kiss?
That's rude.
Oh, big freaking yawn, missed. How's for? But I'm here.
How's for left?
We're going on a coffee break.
Yes. We need to walk around. My legs need to move a little bit.
Just get a little bit of the
Movement.
Movement.
Will you take out if I pick up?
Oh, probably, but why not? Wow.
That was good.
That was pretty good. Oh, so orange on camera.
He's so soft. Wow. That was a beautiful noise. Thank you. So update. We had dinner. We each ate. Then
What did you have?
I had a chickpea salad, which was very yummy. And then they made amazing sushi, which looked very good.
Very good. It was very good.
And then I just had a vegan donut that we got the other day. It was a pumpkin donut, and it was amazing.
Yes.
And now I'm sad that it's gone, but it was great. Anyway, and then I just finished Where Angels Fear to Tread. I took a shower because my hair felt ratty because we did a lot of
Ratty.
going around. Oh my god, yes! Now I look like a drowned rat. Just rat is the operative word today.
I mean, on your shirt, ratty.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
That one.
Mm-hmm.
Here's a rat. This is the shirt that Emma got me. It's the Wind in the Willows shirt. That's us. I'm the rat. You're the... Is that a mole? Is that the mole? You're mole. I'm rat. Anyway, I took a shower because my hair felt dirty. And
that's the city.
Yes. And I thought I would film me doing my hair because everyone asks me about my curly hair routine. So that's what I did. And then I finished Where Angels Fear to Tread.
Where do angels fear to tread?
Honestly, I don't really understand the title.
Can you tell me what
Like
happens?
I kind of want to know.
But I'm not gonna read it because it's. You said it wasn't. It's not a
I
magnificent Forster.
I think you would like it
Me?
though. Yeah.
More than you?
I don't know.
Is it a tragedy?
There is some tragic elements to it. Like, it took a lot of tragic turns that I wasn't expecting.
Okay.
There's death in it, which, I mean, there's death in
good.
some of other Forster's books, so it's not really that shocking. So I liked it. I didn't love it. This might be my least favorite Forster, because I just love A Room with a View
Yeah.
and Maurice and Howard's End.
Yeah.
So, but I'm happy that I read it. I mean, I'm a huge Forster fan, so I want to read all of his works.
Like, that's a sick-ass title.
Where Angels Fear to Tread? I know. I'm trying to think of the significance. Where Angels Fear to Tread.
Is it like...
I guess
they're going-
maybe
is
it's
it
supposed to
hellish?
symbolize Italy. Like, they fear to tread. I don't know. I need to Google it, but that's interesting.
I finished the book and then was up in the air over several books, but now I'm gonna start chess tonight. Right now.
Amazing.
Because it's 7:30
Oh yeah, which one? 7:47, like the airplane.
Like the airplane.
Like the airplane. And I'm going to start reading A Game of Thrones because
God.
I started reading Emma's copy, like I said, and I bought myself a copy, and I'm just addicted, and this is kind of all I want to read. So I want to make some progress. And then I should read, oh, you're on top of Beartown. I should read some more Beartown because I want to make more progress with it, but we're going to read Game of Thrones first.
I want to read it so bad.
You have your edition, you could. We could read it together. But then we only have one more day. I know, I don't even want to think about it. I'm just going to stay here forever. It's fine.
Get your visa.
Amazing. Yes, I will. I'll plan for immigration. I am now a Canadian.
Hey. I'm like falling asleep. The coffee
Yeah.
did not help me.
Yeah.
But
I think the
I'm really
donut, the
excited.
sugar, I'm like
You're gonna
a bit
crash?
more. No, I'm a bit more like amped.
lively.
Yeah.
All right.
So that's good.
Oh,
And then maybe at some point we did ask you guys for questions on our Instagrams.
Oui.
So we might answer some questions in this vlog as well. Smash Bros. Emma!
Could I access the files
Ooh.
for the next book?
Yes.
It has to be done for humankind.
Wow. And then what about, he just wants to be friends, but would you? Smash Bros.
He looks like a plum. Or a raisin. I do love him though.
Forster.
I mean that in
It's
a nice
okay.
way.
He doesn't want to smash you, so it's
I
fine.
understand. I feel like I'm moving so slowly.
I know. I'm feeling better. I'm feeling good.
God.
I was semi-trudging through this, but not really.
Feels delightful.
It does. Okay.
Okay, lads.
Enough babbling.
Enough babbling.
From the urgency of his life. Wow. Because it hasn't been too steamy yet.
Wow.
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 Wow. second cup of tea.
I've had 2 cups of coffee and 2 cups of tea.
Oh my god.
When needs to stop.
My first one was cinnamon. This one's lemon ginger. It's very good. I have an update on Game of Thrones. I am 80 pages in, so I'm loving the show. I've watched season 1 and the beginning of season 2, and what I love is that, like Emma was saying the other day, that she doesn't know if she loves the book or the TV show more, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I can like so see that because they're both so amazing, but what I love is that having watched the show first and then reading the books, you can picture everything so well because you remember it from the show, but also there's like so much more detail.
Mm-hmm.
My
Little burp. Little burpy burp.
Emma and I can't properly burp. We do these like throat bubble things. Anyway, so I'm really enjoying it. The imagery is amazing. I love all the characters. I love how we have an omniscient narrator, but it switches perspectives of who we're following. So right now I'm following Bran, who is the second youngest son of the Stark family. And I love the names. I was telling Emma, I love just like the names that he gives, like the places, the people, and the names that he gives to the wolves. I really love, like Ghost. I think that that's so smart. Who's my favorite?
Or who do you love?
I love Daenerys, but I haven't read much of her. I love so many of them. But oh yeah, even like the names that he gives to the swords, like how Arya calls her sword the Needle. I haven't gotten to that part yet, but in the show she calls her sword Needle. I think it's so clever.
To read fantasy.
Really?
Fantasy names are just.
Yeah. Well, maybe this is more of incentive to read more fantasy. I would love if you have any fantasy recommendations. Anyone in the comments for Emma? I will gladly take any fantasy recs. We need to read The Witcher too.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna.
How do you feel starting a series that
That is excessively long.
no, may not be ever finished?
I don't know why. How do you feel?
Distraught.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Maybe.
So many books.
I don't know.
There's 5.
There's 5 books in total.
Currently out, yeah.
Okay.
I believe.
Right now, I'm just enjoying the ride. I kind of feel like I have so much ahead of me. Like there's so many thick books ahead of me that it's like, you know, I'm not worried about the last book.
You're not gonna think about it.
Yeah, but okay, I'm gonna read. Emma, what are you doing?
It's not what it looks like.
What book do you have there?
A Game of Thrones.
Oh, really? Why is that?
I just kind of want it.
Oh, I wonder why.
I wonder why.
I wonder
She's
why.
making it. She's making me relive it.
I'm getting to the good bits.
Do you like the font?
The whole thing is
Really
a good
random.
bit.
Do you like the font?
I do.
It's quite different.
I do like the font.
It's quite a different font.
Do you guys like the font? I like the font.
Kelsper.
Are you going to start from the very beginning?
I don't know.
She doesn't know.
Start. It's already midnight.
It's 12:21, or it was when I last checked, like 2 minutes ago.
I want more tea.
Really? My bladder is so full already. I don't think I can take it.
What page are you on?
103.
Steel bit into flesh. Spilling his entrails into the dust.
What?
There's so many upsetting things in Game of Thrones that, like, really make my bones rattle. And I'm not sure if I want to get my bones rattled again.
Yeah.
Because, like, you can't help but, like, hate people. We've hit midnight, after midnight. And I have a Game of Thrones in my lap.
It's 12:27. Emma has Game of Thrones in her lap.
Why?
I also have Game of Thrones in my lap.
Why is this happening? And before this, you know what I had in my lap before this?
the freaking Wheel of Time, book 2.
Yep.
Because 800 pages in a 24-hour readathon is exactly the thing to pick up, apparently.
Apparently. And because I think Emma and I should read the Game of Thrones series together, and that's that. I think we should.
Is it the time, though? Is it the time? I just started my course today, except I haven't done anything for it. The amount of upsetty spaghettiness. Like, you know everything that happens in the first season.
Okay, so here's the thing. I would love to experience the upsetty spaghettiness with you. Because then I don't have to be upsetty spaghetti by myself. I can have someone to be upsetty spaghetti with.
About the dire wolves.
They're amazing. I
And how
love it.
dirty they were done.
Stop!
You watched season 1. Okay, well, I have it out.
I think I should do
It's pretty good, though.
Is it good? Is it good? Is that information that you weren't aware of before starting it?
No, it's very weird. It's just been so long since I read this that I forget his writing style.
The last time you read it was high school, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's time for a reread with your best bud.
Oh my god. It's just that it's so tiny.
Yes, but good things come in small packages like Tyrion Lannister. Oh, we love Tyrion in this house.
That's true. You know, I've abandoned Martin Chuzzlewit,
Yep.
abandoned Charles Dickens,
Yep.
locked Hemingway out, didn't pick up any of the other ones.
This 24-hour readathon is more just like a, hey, let's chill and read for a really long time.
It's definitely been the weirdest one.
It definitely has been the weirdest one.
It's just so contagious, like, seeing how much you're enjoying it, that I'm like, I want it,
Right?
you know?
I think you should join. And then we could...
I wish I could read it again for the first time.
Yeah.
Have we met my man yet? Has he been in the first 100 pages? No, right?
Littlefinger?
Mm.
They mentioned him briefly.
Okay.
She has a crush on
Don't-
Littlefinger.
Don't say these things.
Okay, she makes
Don't
fun of
act
me
like
for having a
this.
crush on Jorah. Alright?
That one's questionable. That's questionable.
I think not. I think not.
I think not. I really can't see these words. You're even wearing your glasses.
It is 1:30 a.m. 1:30. And I think we're calling it a night, correct? Correct. We're calling it a night. I'm on page, I don't even know what because I'm so tired I can't even open my book. 118. It's a Tyrion chapter. And I'm loving it. But I'm tired. And I want to sleep. Emma, tomorrow's my last full day.
No, it's not so. I just want to read this with you.
Yes, we do have till 1:30ish tomorrow. Because then it'll be the full 24 hours. So, yes. We just want to read more Game of Thrones, but I want to sleep. Hello. The readathon is officially over. It is 2:09 p.m. on the 13th. And Emma just did her little wrap up on her video, and then I will quickly do mine. It'll take about 2 seconds because I read one book, and that was Where Angels Fear to Tread. I already talked to you guys about what I thought, so this was very good. I'm between a 3 and a 4 star. I feel like 3.5. And then all I did for the rest of the 24-hour readathon was read Game of Thrones, and now I am 160 pages through and adoring every single second of it. Emma is also reading it. It's just so good. It's just, and I was saying in Emma's video that I really do think that it's perfect for anybody who's newer to fantasy or doesn't read fantasy all the time, because that's me, and I feel like it's really easy and accessible and just, it's just so good.
A good time.
It's a great time.
And I've decided I do like
the book more than the show.
Yeah.
I know I was like deliberating on that, but
Mhm.
now reading it again, I think the book is so
What
much
do you
better.
What do you think beats it?
I think, God, just you do get more, like you were saying. You
Mhm.
do get a lot more. I think they give you a better understanding sometimes of what goes on, and I just prefer reading it.
Yeah.
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 Because it's just so
So
satisfying
detailed
and
yeah.
detailed.
And what I love is that they sometimes take like direct quotes of dialogue
They do
and
a
put
lot.
it into the
Yeah,
show.
I love that.
And I adore it. We were saying that her favorite character is Littlefinger, Peter Baelish, and mine is Tyrion. And I actually I dog-eared one page. And I just want to read it out because I love it so
Yes.
much. So Tyrion reads a lot, and I think it was Jon who was asking him why he reads so much. And Tyrion said, "I have my mind, and a mind needs books as a sword needs a whetstone, if it is to keep its edge." Tyrion tapped the leather cover of the book. "That's why I read so much, Jon Snow." And so he's talking about how like everyone else has their sword or their warhammer, and he has his books and his mind, and that's his weapon of choice. And I just love that so much. And his character, I feel like, has so much depth and being a Lannister, but also not being very different from his siblings and his father. I love it so much. And I didn't read any Barrytown for the 24-hour readathon, which I feel kind of bad about, but I will keep reading it. I don't know, Game of Thrones is keeping my attention in a chokehold.
I know.
So,
I know. It's
so
so
yes,
good.
I also cracked the spine for the first time,
Congratulations.
which I love so much. Anyway, so we answered some questions on Emma's vlog, because we asked you guys to ask us questions on our Instagrams, and now we will answer some questions on my end. We already answered the number one most asked question in Emma's vlog, so if you want to hear the crazy story set in 1936 of how Emma and I met, it's a joke, we're kidding. But if you want to hear how Emma and I met, you can watch her vlog because we talk about it there. Okay, is having a YouTube friend different from other normal friendships?
It's really nice having someone who does the same job.
Yeah.
And who understands.
Mm-hmm.
And you can ask questions to, because no one trains you, no
Yeah.
one helps you.
Yeah.
You're just kind of drops and expected to know how to do everything. So just having someone through it all, especially because we've literally grown together since we started our channels, has been really just support that I don't know what I would do without.
Exactly, me too. Because I feel like it can be quite confusing sometimes, and also even dealing with a random rude comment or something, it's so nice to know that you completely 100% understand, because you can talk to people about it, other friends who don't do YouTube, and they could obviously sympathize and talk to you about it, but it's so nice to have someone that truly gets it. What was the first thing that we bonded over?
Besides books?
Besides books, the fact that we both liked ballet because of our ballet necklaces.
Okay.
Yeah, probably that. Is what you're both doing now what you imagined your older self doing when you were younger?
No, because it didn't exist.
Yeah.
And that's what they always told us in school.
Mhm.
You remember?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you'll have jobs that don't even exist now.
Mm-hmm.
I was what does that mean?
Yeah.
And this is what it means.
Yeah. I think for me, yes and no, because I always wanted to be an artist and an illustrator and draw for a living, but I never really knew how and what I would be drawing and what I would be doing. And doing my Etsy shop and tattoo designs, those things, never in my life did I imagine I would do. So yes and no.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, how would you describe each other in 3 words? Okay, I'm gonna go for you.
Oh, okay.
Okay, loving,
Okay.
driven,
Okay.
open, accepting, welcoming, kind.
Synonyms.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, that was more than 3 words.
Okay, well, all the good words.
Oh, God. Luminescent.
Oh.
Wholesome. Beloved.
I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. Oh, God. Who is a fictional character that you see each other in? Well, we kind of talked about this in the live show the other day, where if you were a Jane Austen character and everyone agreed, I think you would be Elizabeth.
I think you would be Jane.
Yeah, and so that means we're sisters, so love that. Someone asked, have you ever considered writing a book together? Oh, Emma writing and Carolyn illustrating.
Oh,
I like this idea.
I like it a lot.
We have talked about wanting to collaborate on audiobooks together.
Oh my god. That'd be a good
I would
time.
love that.
How can you see?
First impressions of each other.
Like in person or
I don't know. Do you want to do it in person?
short?
Sure. Small.
Oh my god. Just like there's no words, just pure happiness.
Oh, I feel the same way.
Mm-hmm.
I feel the same way. Yeah. Real. I think that's like the opposite, like real. You know, I knew
Weird.
you were real.
You
but it was
occupy
just
3D space.
exactly.
Yeah.
Who's taller? You are.
Really? Not by very much though.
2 inches? I feel like you're taller than. I feel like you're more than 2
Really?
inches. I don't know.
Thank you.
Should we wait? Can we stand up?
Back to back.
Yeah. Ooh, I feel like it's more than 2 inches. You have also better posture than I do.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Maybe you secretly are tall.
And yeah, and maybe it's just my hunchback from drawing all day.
True.
And from reading. I feel like I always read
Mm-hmm.
with a hunchback.
Hunchback of Long Island.
How did you guys grow your friendship since you live in different countries? Well, in this wonderful world of technology, you are able to FaceTime and video call and chat and text and send pictures and messages and videos. So it has been very easy to keep a very close friendship, even though we live in different countries. So,
True.
technology for the win.
Do we do anything?
It can be a beautiful thing.
Yeah, just keeping in touch.
Mm-hmm. Checking in.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you kind of dropped off the face of the earth, when you had your concussion, I was like, hey,
Where are you?
where are you? You okay? And then from then on, it was pure gold. All right, well, thank you so much for joining us if you did, or watching this video for the 24-hour readathon. We will, next readathon, obviously not be together, but hopefully it'll be on a weekend so that you guys can actually join us. More people can join us. And yes, so this has been a wonderful time. I'll be back very soon.
Please.
Yes. Okay. Well, hope you have a wonderful day and
Happy reading.
happy reading.